2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their Rabbit Home fan base a night to remember. The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. And it's Lively in at the center position. And for Toronto, Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. R.J. Barrett is out there with Lowry, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. Look at the Mavericks. They've overcome a number of challenges just to get here. Now down 1-0. Right, they face a huge hurdle.
You know what? I think they learned a lot in Game 1. Playing against the best the league has to offer, they know they have to make some adjustments, keep everyone involved, and they have to hit the open shots they'll give up.
You were talking about the adjustments before. I agree. And here's Irving. After Jakob Poeltl was able to get the triple. Lively. Good. Nice job down low. Lively's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
Here's Poeltl. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Poke loose, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Washington against Barnes. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. It's good from long range.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Barrett. DeRozan for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple. And breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And Toronto making a change here. Portis is checked in. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Portis. Fast break Toronto. Here's DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And Smart subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
To end the run, and Thompson throws it down.
Great signs as Clay goes vertical that time.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Mavericks trail by 13. Smart passes to Christie. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
DeRozan for 3. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Smart passes to Gafford. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, I appreciate Gafford's ability to...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. So it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on. And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. All time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Some changes for Toronto. Myrtle comes in for Portis, and Delano Banton's subbed in for Barrett.
For a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
Now here's DeRozan. 10 points for him. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out by taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Scotty Barnes, 3rd. The 4th spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Shoot 2.
A free throw drop for DeRozan. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Mavericks trail by 12. Stolen. Passes it to Purdy. Here's Lowry. Guarded by Smart. And here's Barnes for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And slicing his way for that one. The moment Smart saw the opening, he attacked.
Took him no time at all on that one. DeRozan's got 15.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
There's the pass to Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Dallas calls timeout. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies. .131 left to play here in the first.
Here's Washington. And the shot goes down.
In the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Toronto calls timeout. 1:22 left in the first quarter. To the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Finished off the break. 5 points in the game.
And Kyle Lowry, great job just sniffing out transition opportunities.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Mavericks. 19-point game. And another basket for Dallas.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Here's DeRozan into the lane and finished off by DeRozan.
And you have to love how multi-layered DeRozan's game is. Such a fantastic score.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Here's Smart. Pass to Gafford. Here's Exum. Dallas moving it around. Washington, that's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Put that bucket in no time at all. DeRozan's got 20.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
And stolen by Barnes. Birtle, the pass to Barnes. From the top of the key, and again it's Toronto converting.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
A 3 from Barnes. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Let's it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Toronto. He nailed it from long range in that quarter, winds up with a total of 4 3-pointers in the period. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Toronto leading by 23. They've got Antetokounmpo. Barnes out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Banton in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here's Irving. Following the 3-pointer by Scotty Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Puts it up from 12, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Mavericks have made their only other free throw attempt today, an earlier trip to the line.
Look at something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. Good on the 3-point shot.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
They get a hand on it. Ingram with the steal. Over Irving. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
No one's stopping Brandon Ingram when he's in that pull-up game. He's just too long.
Poked away. Thompson outside. buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got his third bucket of the night.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deal.
Wasted no time on that one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the Mavericks call time here. Portis is checked in for Toronto. There it comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Dallas also making the switch. Prosper's checked in. Here's Irving. And the layup is good. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And making the most of that inside opening. It's almost too easy for Kyrie.
Giannis with it. Guarded now by Irving. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Irving passes to Lively. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
Yeah, and Portis needs to be pushed away from the rim. That's too easy.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Toronto's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Pass to Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Portis has got 6.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And the Raptors call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Giannis. He's got 5. Driving the lane, and Gafford throws it down.
Yeah, use the height, use the reach. Devastating effect, Daniel Gafford.
Fires from deep. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist from Barrett.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Christie against Barrett. Now Gafford. He's got 7. Lively with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes to Christie. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Christie following the basket by Giannis. Going inside. Wow, hammering it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And finished off by Lively.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And now Dick moving the ball. No one back to stop him. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Dick comes with the double team. Thompson outside to the middle. Here's Christie. Back to Thompson. Four on the clock. Barrett kicks to Portis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
No stopping Bobby P. That time powers through to the foul.
That's his second personal.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good. Portis. 40 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Exum. Tight defense on him. Smart, wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. Smart's got his third basket of the night. Inside, Portis. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And Dallas gets called for the foul. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops.
If there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times with that passion, and sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Now, here's Washington. Good work there as it goes. Washington's got 6.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
Still Raptors ball. Now into the lineup for
For three, Portis. They get it again. Poeltl. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Raptors just dominating this one. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. For the Raptors, they already have one victory under their belt, and now they're looking to go up 2-0 in this championship series. Just a dominating first half tonight puts them in a terrific position to do so. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
There was no shot.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's say
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the floor for Dallas, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Christie is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. The deep three from Irving. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Nice shot by Portis.
Now Portis attacking with some confidence. That's in his range.
Portis against Irving. Fires the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 9 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitive.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hits it from three-point range.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
It's tipped. Thompson dishes to Irving. Portis with it. He's picked up by Irving. On its way from DeRozan for 2. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
The pass to Barrett. 3-pointer. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Looking to end the run. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 12.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's Barrett on the wing. Portis, the pass to Barnes. Lets it go with the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
5 And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here comes the break. Here's Pirtle. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Irving against Portis. Irving passes to Washington. Pass to Christie. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3-second violation.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Jakob Pirtle, 4th. And, of course, Bobby Portis.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
It's Barrett on the wing. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Irving against Portis. Christie the pass to Irving. Shot to stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Irving's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, Kyrie constantly beating his defenders and so good in those tight quarters with the basketball.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Pirtle. Brandon Ingram comes in for Barnes. Delano Banton's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Bobby Portis.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
And here's Ingram from the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Banton. And again, Toronto with the triple. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Dallas has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Pass to Gafford. Here's Prosper. Knocked loose. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Dallas again turning it over.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in. And Grady Dick subbed in for Delano Banton. And Dallas with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in.
So hard to contest Ingram with his length and the way he releases high on that jumper.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Lowry. Here's Ingram. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Dallas has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Marshall passes to Exum and finished off by Exum.
Good passing in the paint, maybe even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Tipped away. Here's Abaji. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Dick is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And then Monk with the jam.
About the hustle. When the break is on, so is Malik Monk.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Dinwiddie outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Dick. Count it.
Now, over the last few seasons, Monk has shown tremendous growth as a passer.
To the inside. Can they get it? And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Launches from deep. Rebounded by Prosper. Now here's Hardy. Monk defending, and it's Hardy with the jam.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. And that one's good, Champagnie.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Banton from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And that one's good, Champagnie. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Passes it to Exum. He takes it in and finished off by Exum.
And with the ability to make clean, crisp passes, Dinwiddie makes those around him better.
The ball's knocked loose. Fast break Dallas. The finish. And finished off by Exum.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Dallas ball.
Thompson, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Klay Thompson.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardy. And Dallas again with the bucket. Here's Monk. The pass to Abaji. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Sinks the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Unloads. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Monk with a double team. Pass to Powell. And it's Powell slamming it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Lets it go from deep. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the NBA Finals. Once they close this win out, they'll be sitting in a pretty good 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and obviously that's the perfect position to be in. They don't need to do anything differently in the next couple of games if they just continue to play their brand of basketball and don't get distracted. They'll be lifting that trophy in a few days.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bobby Portis.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Dix checked in for Toronto.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 52 seconds left in the game. Now here's Smart. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Thompson. Clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Smart. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Exum. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And this win puts them square. All right, David, thanks so much. That concludes Game 2 of the...
Better ways to lengthen my resume. I wish I could get away. I might just try today.
There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with a medal like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community run with?
Now introducing the start for your Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 31, Klay Thompson. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", numeral 00, Max Christie. The other forward, at 6'6", number 25, P.J. Washington Jr. Standing in the middle, 7 feet, 1 inch, number 2, Garrett. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie Irving. The head coach is Jason.
It's been an uneven start to these NBA Finals with the series at 2-0. Now, Game 3, and a chance for either team to dictate the path forward. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. So, the Raptors starting 5. They've got Malik Monk. Scotty Barnes is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Barrett in at the shooting guard position. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively down low. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Christie in at the 2. You take a look at the Raptors without a doubt.
Yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't. Baby, I'm the GOAT. Don't even chat to me about features, G. Gotta pay me for the quote. The price of the been rising, trying to get a beat for the low. I find it peak and I don't.